Hello, it is I, Wordle5000. So today I'm going to be going over my farming guide. It is going for Sith Eternal Emperor, and I'm just going to be going over most of the details of just who you should farm and why you're going to be farming these guys. So first of all, just the overview. So with most Sith Eternal Emperor farming guides, they tell you to farm Phoenix Squadron as your main team, and then move on to having a Palpatine lead with Thrawn and Darth Vader as your teams. So I'm making this video for new players and for returning players who are making an alternate account, just to show them what I personally think is the best thing for new players to do who are free to play when they get into the game. So, why Imperial Troopers first? So most people, most experienced people who play this game can agree that Imperial Troopers are one of the best factions in the game, and I think most people would, if they had to pick between Imperial Troopers or the Palpatine, Thrawn, and Vader team with two random others, they would go for Imperial Troopers for their main team. So using that, I just thought, why do people always go with this same way that they do? So I just decided to make this guide. So I'll be creating an account on my own, and I'll try to upload every week to just talk about what I'm doing and how you can make your account like this. And so yeah, I've created a new account where I'm going to be following these exact steps. So why this farming guide, and why are we going for Sith Eternal Emperor, or C, which we'll now call him? So we're going for Sith Eternal Emperor because he is the easiest galactic legend to get. I'm not saying that he's the best galactic legend in the game. Out of the four coming on to five soon galactic legends in the game, but he is the easiest to obtain just based on the characters or tunes that you need to get him. So you can kickstart your account and be one of the first people in your arena shard to have a galactic legend for the most powerful characters in the game. So now let's move over to the farming side of this. So in light side farms, you're gonna start. So when I have these two characters on top of each other, it means to farm them at the same time. So you're gonna want to move them to the same star and then alternate back and forth. So bring one to 4-star, then bring the other one to 4-star, then bring one to 4-star, 5-star, and then bring the other one to 5-star, and so forth. Just because for these you need balanced teams, and you don't want one 7-star character if they're going to be on the same team with a 2-star character. So the first characters in light side that you should be farming are Stark and Piet. You won't be able to get Piet until you hit level 54, but you will start as soon as you get there. You should start to farm him. Then you'll start to farm Director Krennic, and after that, farm in the Imperial TIE Bomber. On the dark side farms, uh, first of all, you should farm Range Trooper, but instead of, as with the other tunes, uh, so you should farm them all to 7-stars. Range Trooper is not quite the same, and you should only farm him to maybe 5-stars or something like that, but don't put too much work into him just right yet. Because remember, the main focus is getting this guy as soon as possible. So after him, you're going to want to farm for the Royal Guard, and after that, Mace, or Count Dooku. And then after that, the Imperial Shuttle. So for ship battles, it really isn't that important because none of the characters that are in the ship battle nodes are needed to get this legendary Sith Eternal Emperor. so you won't necessarily need to farm. But here are the main suggestions I have. You should be farming Biston's U-Wing, the Imperial Advanced TIE, and Boba Fett in no particular order, but yeah, I think that those are the optimal tunes to farm. Okay, so for Cantina battles, first of all, I think you should farm Hera and Ezra at the same time until you can get them to 7-star. The Phoenix will be the team that you're working on the side as you work on your Imperial troopers, and your main focus is on them. But once you get the Phoenix to 7-star and are able to unlock Grand Admiral Thrawn, then you can desert them entirely. So we just want to get these guys to 7-star. And then in Cantina, you can start to work on Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, and then on Sith Marauder. So now we get into shipments. So in squad shipments, first you're going to want to farm Kanan, just because we want to get these shipments out of the way as quickly as possible. This Phoenix team, and we just want to get these guys to 7-star because they are a viable light side team for an early game player. Then you will farm Tarkin, for he is a requirement for Sith Eternal Emperor, and then you'll farm Sidious. Chopper is on the block for Cantina shipments. He's going to be the first tune you're going to want to farm in Cantina shipments. And then I would farm Boba Fett. The reason why I have an emphasis on farming Boba Fett is you need 5 of any type of scoundrel to be able to get a lot of credits and other materials. So you might as well start to work on this team now. So in guild shipments, these will be at the same time as soon as you unlock a 7-star character and can start to do raids, because you'll have more than enough currency, and you can even invest some currency into other characters because you'll have more than enough. But your main focus for now should be on Stark. Sorry, that up here we have Veers, and then on Darth Maul. In fleet shipments, again, the order doesn't matter because you will have enough fleet currency that you can get all of these characters because they alternate in and out of the shop. So what you're going to want to farm is Grand Moff Tarkin, Darth Maul, Darth Vader, the Imperial TIE Advanced, the Ghost, the Phantom, and the Scimitar. So I know that you're wondering why we're farming all of these ships if the main focus is to go for Sith Eternal Emperor, but we'll get to that later. So galactic war shipments. First you're going to want to farm is Zeb, for he is needed for Thrawn, who is in turn needed for Sith Eternal, just like the rest of the Phoenix, which I've already mentioned. And then Biston, who is used for his U-Wing up here. And that will play a part that we'll mention in just a second. So now we'll we'll get on to Cad Bane, but he's just another bounty hunter, so you can keep working on that faction. So the legendary tunes you're going to acquire from these, Thrawn and Emperor Palpatine are both needed for C, and they can you can get them both from farming the Phoenix team. So Zeb, Chopper, Kanan, Ezra, and Hera. Then you'll also be farming the Chimera, who is Thrawn's flagship. Okay, and for that, you most likely are going to need 5, but to unlock this ship at 5 stars, you should only need 3 ships to unlock that, and those will be the Ghost, the Phantom, and one other Rebel ship, and that is where Biston's U-Wing comes into play. So Biston's U-Wing is one of the best rebel ships in the game, and it's pretty critical to unlocking the Chimera. So once you have the Chimera, that'll be your main fleet arena squad for a little while, with the main focus around around some of these Imperial ships, since you will already be farming the tunes required for them. Like, you will be bringing Palpatine and Royal Guard to relic levels, which will perfectly benefit this ship right here, the Imperial Shuttle. And same thing with Vader and the TIE Advanced, and with the Scimitar. Well, and you also need to 7-star the Imperial TIE Bomber, but you get where I'm going with this. That'll be your main team. I have been actually using this account for around 3 weeks, give or take, so it's not completely up to date for you guys what I'm doing, but but here is what it's looking like for me right now. So I just got to level 54, as you can see, in a second. So now I will start going for Piet, but here's the Imperial troopers I have now. I have Veers with Moff Gideon, Dark Trooper, Colonel Stark, and Range Trooper. I have the Phoenix team all unlocked, and I'm well on my way to starring them up. All of them are 5-star or higher. Anyways, this is just a brief overview, but I will try to update on about this alt account every week, and sometimes I'll try to upload more to talk about specific things like guild events based on the teams that you will have, and things such as modding and other things. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, I don't have a lot of things to do, so feel free to write them in the comments, and I'll most likely get to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.